Princess RD here, and welcome to another video. Today is going to be a bit of a sentimental video for me because I'm going to show you my process of how I've been restoring my dolls. I mentioned making this video in one of my previous vlogs, or more specifically, my birthday countdown for 2024, this year. That's currently being recorded, and I don't know when you're watching this. But I'm not going to make this intro too long. Basically, I'm just going to show you the process and the stuff that I've learned so far. And let's get started. So starting off, I'm going to show you what dolls I'm going to be restoring and how I'm exactly restoring them. So let's start with my Ever After High collection. Well, collection, but very small thing. Here is my original Raven Queen doll. I got these back when they first came out, and she so far has been my easiest attempt because I don't have to curl her hair like I do the other three. But also, she's missing the least. I've managed to find most of her accessories, obviously including her stand, but as you can see, she's missing her shoe. I am also missing her purse and her spiky headband that she wears. But what I do have is her little collar thing here, her bracelet that she wears, as well as her original clothes. Well, for all I know, these could be apples, but as far as I know, they're ravens. Next is prepare for doll nudity on the next three. Doll nudity warning here. This is Madeline. I still have her clothes and stuff, but I only undress them just to make sure they don't get wet. Or she's also missing her hands because you have to take them off because Madeline comes with little glove cuffs. And I don't generally put them back on because when they have a bracelet, it's really hard to put them back on, at least in my case. What I did is I started with all of them. My first process was to just wash them with, regular shampoo and conditioner, and that seemed to have worked at first, but nothing has worked better than the hot water and fabric softener technique. I actually have it down here. I just used this leftover fabric softener that my grandma kept in the washroom, and it's worked actually really well. And then I've actually tried this process multiple times. At some points just giving up before, starting again. But currently I'm just in a point of like, okay, I'm just going to put the curlers in their hair, and I'll just leave them while I'm on the hunt for their missing accessories. So Madeline is missing, like Raven, she's missing her, actually not like Raven, she's missing her shoes. I have her stockings, I have her cuffs and her dress, but what I don't have is her earrings, her necklace, and her teacup headband. And she also came with a ring, which is really hard to find without having to buy a whole nother Madeline doll, so I'm just gonna have to do that. But, yeah. I also have her stand as well. I have all their stands, basically. So then, we move on to Briar. Or not Briar, I'm sorry. I made a huge mistake. Apple White. The original Apple White. And same case here, with the hot water and fabric softener and the curlers in their hair. What she is missing is she's missing her headband as well as her ring, her stockings, but I do have, and her necklace, but I do have her dress and shoes, and her jacket. Just her outfit, basically. But, yeah. Now we move on to Briar, who is right here. Briar, I have actually had the pleasure of making the most progress with. as she was missing her sunglasses, her purse, and she is still missing her... Oh, I forgot to mention, Apple is also missing a pair of earrings. So all three of the curl hair dolls are missing their earrings. Raven, I think, came with them, and if she is, then add that to the list of missing items. But I have since found her sunglasses and purse, so now I am on the hunt for her earrings, as well as her stockings, and she should be good to go, like, as far as, you know, restoring. But that's for the Ever After High. Next we move on to Monster High, so... This is my Picture Day Draculaura. Draculaura has always been my favorite Monster High doll, solely for the fact that I've always loved her pink and black color scheme. I have 3 of the new generations. I have the normal one, I have the beach one, and I have the monster ball. But this is Gen 1 or 2, whichever you want to say. I took her hair down a long time ago as a kid, and she obviously needs some cleaning up. But she is missing basically everything, if I recall. So she's missing earrings, headband, she has her top and skirt, but she's missing her shoes, I believe, as well. I was a kid who had a very bad habit of taking their dolls' clothes off. So next we move on to my Sweet 1600. Don't ask why her hair is like that. I wanted to give her a wash too, eventually. She has her dress and her bracelet, but there's a lot of other stuff that I need to find to fix her up that I can't really recall at the moment. It looks like she has holes for earrings, so that's probably one of the items. But, yeah. I can't wait to fix her up. Next we have Dead Tired Laguna Blue, who is missing her leg fins. I have her top somewhere, but I need her sleeping mask, I believe, and I also need her pants. Thankfully, the fins on her arms and hands are embedded, so kids can't take those off. They really should consider doing the same thing with her legs, but that's not my priority. I need to fix her hair and put it back in the original style it had. But, yeah. This is not the one that comes with the hydration station. This is another Dead Tired. What's that? Anyway. Next we have... This one does have most of her accessories. This is the Monster Exchange. I can never remember the line's official name. This is the Monster Exchange Laguna Blue. She is missing her little headpiece back here, and also one of her shoes. But aside from that, she has her earrings, surprisingly, and she has her little flower, and she also has her complete outfit. Unless there's something I'm not remembering at the top of my head. I would like to disclaim that, unfortunately, these are not all of my Monster High dolls, such as the one that I'm about to show you. Unfortunately, I got into the doll customizing interest a little too early, and messed up a lot of my dolls to the point where I had eventually thrown them out, which I'm really sad about, because looking back, that was really stupid of me, but I was young. I was young and didn't know any better. So this is the case with the Roller Maze Operetta. I got her on eBay with a second Operetta that I'm going to show you soon. That So she is one of the older dolls that I can remember having. But mine had like glitter on its face and also a bunch of like pink marker on the side of her face. So seeing a clean Operetta is kind of nice. I already had her stand from the previous doll, so. And then this was the other doll that came in the box, the Dot Dead Operetta. I had originally bought her to customize. She literally came with nothing but her little bow up here. I bought her with the intention of adding her to the box for customization, but honestly, because she already came with one of her accessories, I'm considering to buy the rest of her clothes and just fix her up. You guys heard that. That was literally my father. But I don't know. I think she's really cute. And Operetta, I came to learn, is the daughter of the Phantom of the Opera, which is one of my favorite stories, favorite musicals, whatever you want to say it, favorite movies of all time. I watched it over 100 times and it never gets old for me. I love Eric to death. I'm gonna stop before I go on a rant. But yes, all of these are going to be restored to their former glory, and you will get to see the process of that. So whatever accessories that I buy from here on out, I will inform you of them. And this gal, honestly, I've looked at her outfit on eBay and stuff, and I think it's really cute. So that's why I'm considering to just keep her, you know, and just restore her to her formal glory. Because Operetta, I think I just like her just for the fact of who her father is. Hey, Dad, single? Anyway, but yeah, I hope you'll enjoy this video and come along with me on this journey. So, whatever happens next, let's go. I forgot to mention, I also have this Cleo Denial, which is also a basic run that I got for $3 at a thrift store. She came with a pack. She came in a small bag that had an Elsa doll. But from what I see online, she's supposed to have a skirt, but she clearly does not. Fun fact, this is actually the only Cleo Denial. Okay, I take that back, actually. I've had a Cleo Denial before, but she's one of the ones that I had to throw out. Not because of customizing, but because, unfortunately, one of my past pets got hold of her and chewed on her legs and arms. I think I tried to customize her at some point, but it didn't work out. I still have her dress somewhere. I just don't know, I don't remember who I gave it to. But after that doll, this is the only Cleo Denial that I own. There's a bunch of other ones that I've had, but can't quite remember. I can't tell you that, I can't say that when I first got into Monster High, the very first doll that I ever wanted was Gigi Grant. She's the only one that I ever really had a full interest for. So, she's definitely going to be added to the collection one day. The original and all her other variations. But first, we gotta get to work. Doing this on my iPad because currently my phone is occupied. You can hear it in the back. I'm in a Discord call. I have a cup of... This is an old mug that I've repaired. Let me just... we don't have recording issues. I have a cup of very hot water. And when I say hot, I mean scalding. And the two dolls I'm going to test this for, or I'm going to work on as of the moment, are these basic runs.
of Draculaura and Cleo, because Cleo is very clearly used. Her hair is in desperate need of a good soak. And Draculaura's, most of her hair is fine, like this back part, but just to be safe, I'm gonna try to fix the fringe that's sticky, but you know, do a small amount. And I have something. I'll just use the straw. No, I'm not gonna drink out of it. This is gonna be curlers later. So, what I'm gonna do, basically, is just... This will probably soften their heads because it's so hot. But I'm just gonna dunk them completely. Oh. This is gonna make a bit of a mess because this mug is slightly cracked. Actually, hold on. I have napkins here. I can clean it up. Why didn't I think of this before? I'm gonna just put this under. I just dunk and just kind of gonna dunk it, but also try not to move that crack, go above that crack as much as possible. I'm probably gonna get some epoxy and fix that one day so I can continue to use this mug, but for now I'm gonna just fabric softener will loosen the glue that is in their hair, but for the most part Draculaura is not in desperate need. I'm just doing it to finish the job. Really quick. I'm gonna soak them. I'm just gonna leave them there. Maybe not leave them. I'm just gonna take the precautionary. Basically, I'm just doing a very Lazarus, luxurious dunk. And what I usually do is I just leave them until they completely dry. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm an idiot. I can't leave them in, otherwise their hair is never going to get dried. I don't know if I have something thick enough to catch the... Let me look around a bit. I just basically stole one of the washcloths we keep in the bathroom, and I'm gonna lay them out on it somewhere. Probably... Well, I should probably let them... So once they're completely done, just pick them up and place them in the towel so that their hair may dry. If you feel like you need to brush them out, go ahead. But for now, I'm just gonna pick them up, get any excess out of their ends, because that's where it's where it drips the most. And I'm just gonna lay it off to the side. I'm gonna clean up a bit. Be sure to clean up your area for sure. And if you feel you need to, wrap them up in a nice warm burrito. Like this. And I'm going to leave them overnight so they can dry, and we'll come back in the morning and check on them. So yeah, see you in the morning. Well, I said I was gonna do it in the morning, but you know what? I'm gonna do Elsa too, because why not? Because her hair, while it's not gluey, you could definitely use some very well needed TLC. It's just...
We'll talk about this later.
Cool. Just shut me down again. You know, I had everything under control until you ruined my plan.
Are you really trying to blame me right now?
You can see it's thickly rooted, but it could very well use some...
Do not roll your eyes at me.
Hey, Rule 83 abstains no distracting arguments during a crisis.
I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the other two and just dunk, tap the excess,
Last year.
At least my vacation wouldn't have got us killed.
Yeah, that's enough.
and
You and your crazy ideas.
My ideas are
lay her in the burrito with the other two.
I recognize your ideas always end in disaster.
There we go.
Cricket, all your ideas.
Now we'll see you in the morning. So I just went and gave them all a good rinse under some warm to hot water, and Draculaura, I realized the mistake I made. There was one crucial thing that I did not mention in the previous clips, is that for the gooey sticky hair, I used a Goo Gone and then did a fabric softener dunk. Sorry, just playing My Little Pony. So I'm gonna have to do that for her. Cleo seems to have... Oh god, I'm getting it everywhere. Hold on. Cleo seems to have not changed a lot. Her hair is still raggedy, so maybe that's just the natural state. And Elsa, same difference. I think their hair is just... I think it's the type of material, but it's all fine. We'll get somewhere. So I have now moved places, put Draculaura back on the stand that I have for her, and I'm just gonna take some Goo Gone and generously spray it in her hair. I think I'm gonna do it for the other two as well to see what happens. I also have this all-purpose cleaner that I was gifted. Well, not gifted, but my grandma gave it to me after she said she wasn't gonna use it. I'm gonna see what it does. Probably mostly on Elsa's hair because, you know, she's the one I'm trying to fix. So yeah, time lapse of me spraying this starts now. So I now have generously sprayed their hairs with the Goo Gone. I sprayed a lot of it too, just to make sure I'd get a good amount. I'm gonna let them set for a little while, and then I might do another hot water fabric softener dunk after, when I get around to it, and see how that goes. It was mainly Draculaura that needed it, but I decided to try it on the other two just to see if I could help if this like slickness of it could help me smooth it out. So yeah, let's see how that goes. I'll catch you guys in a bit. So the dolls have more or less finished their soak. I think Draculaura is the most finished. I'm probably gonna go over them one more time with hot water tomorrow. But this is the current result. That fabric softener and Glue Gone definitely took out the stickiness of her hair. I think it just feels sticky because I haven't rinsed them out. But it definitely feels a lot better than what it was. Cleo's is definitely a lot more tamed and a lot more easier to handle. But it still has that rough texture. I guess it's just because of the material it's made out of compared to Draculaura's, but it's definitely a lot easier to brush and a lot easier to, you know, it's definitely a lot tamer. Elsa here is still a little wet for some reason, but her hair is definitely a lot tamer. I'm gonna definitely trim these straight ends right here. But yeah. Oh, also her face did not come with this little missing lip stain. I unfortunately accidentally did that trying to clean her up because she has a lot of dirt stains on her. Unfortunately, it looks like. She also came without a skirt. They both did, as I previously mentioned. I don't know why, they just did. I guess the original owner lost them or just didn't pack them. But Elsa's gonna need a bit more time to dry completely, but these two, I'm all gonna give them like a third rinsing just to be sure. But yeah, I think the results speak for themselves. I also used Glue Gone on an old stuffed animal that had like a year's worth of stains in it. Or not stains, you know, one particular. Basically, I don't remember how old I was, but I remember spilling blue paint on it. And I just never got it out until now, and I'm actually very pleased with the results. It looks pretty much good as new. But I'm going to put these dolls away for a final rinsing later on. This is where I keep all the brushes, but I'm just too lazy to put them away. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the results. Using my iPad to record this bit because my phone is very tiny and does not hold a lot of space. I just ran and did a rinse of the dolls. I actually added another one because I still have the mix. But here they are on the drying, if I could find them in the view. Now we wait for them to dry, and then I'll give them another brush through when they are. And yeah. So see you later. So it is months later, and I completely realized that I never did like a final reveal of them. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a final reveal, because this video is going on 30 minutes, so I'm gonna make this into like a series, I guess, because this is gonna take a while. So I'll do like a big reveal at the end of the series, mostly for the fact that I forgot to film a clip of me brushing them out, and I've already like set them off and put them up in a box for later. So what I'm going to do is just make this into a series, and then with each progress bar I'll like record something and make it into like 20-30 minute episode. So currently the date is Sunday, September 15th at 1:47 in the morning in 2024. So I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. By the time you're seeing this clip, as of this moment, the channel is under a new name, because I filmed these clips long before I did the rebranding, and I'm just deciding to edit this now. I have another video that's similar to this one that was made before the rebranding, so I have that one to post too if you guys are interested. But I'm gonna have to edit that one a bit more because that's literally 2 hours long. And I still never finished that. So, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what kind of content you guys want to see down below. Like any games you want me to play, any songs you might want me to sing, anything you might want me to draw. And I will do my best to make that happen. So, again, thank you guys for watching. Dear Fawn comic is in progress. I have more pages done, but there's going to be a lot more pages made before the next part comes out, so I apologize for that wait. What else do I want to say? I've got tons of gaming footage to edit as well, so new gaming series, you probably already saw it. I will go ahead and cut this video before I start going into a ramble. If you guys want an update on all that, then let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, please, I really need it. And as always, I will see you guys next time. This is your beloved Queen Hayley, signing off.